This is my new channel, YouTube. Um, it's called Billionaire B, and I'm making a certain playlist where I'm gonna go over movies. I love watching movies, and I'm gonna go over certain movies and give them reviews. Um, at the moment, I'm not at the level where I can show a piece of the movie and come back and talk about it. So it's gonna be pretty much just me talking about the video, very raw video. So I'll just bring up a movie and we'll talk about it, or I'll give you my opinions, what I liked, what I didn't like. Um, as these videos come along, I plan to make them a lot better. But for right now, um, you know, I'm just getting started. So let's give it a shot. So there's a new movie that came out. It's called The Collector, and basically it's about the drug industry with the gangs and stuff like that. And basically it has two characters. One is David, the other is Creeper, and they're going around the neighborhoods and taxing all the local gangs, for their sales of drugs and transactions and sorts of illegal activities. So basically the movie, it starts out really slow, but it has like this gravitational pull where you're getting sucked into the story, and you start to get to know these characters. And you realize early that the David character, which is the son of the big kingpin, spoiler alert, so if you haven't seen the movie, I'm gonna really talk about everything in depth. So if you haven't seen it, turn off the video now. you know I'm gonna just ruin this movie for you, or maybe make it better for you guys that have seen it and didn't appreciate it for the masterpiece that it was. So back to the movie. So basically you realize that David is the son of Wizard, which is the kingpin. He's in Pelican Bay, or one of them high powered prisons here in California. And he's giving these orders of which neighborhoods or gangs to go around and tax, which his son David is going around doing. So David and Creeper's relationship is pretty interesting, because you notice that David has more of like a golden heart. He lets a couple people slide when he could have really been very violent, or very you know really went the other way with the situations. But instead he's very diplomatic and understanding of certain situations. When he saved the one black dude that was putting it down on one of these homies' girl after he had bought her a wedding ring. I don't want to get into that, but anyways, um, then another guy, he was holding out on some tax money because his daughter had leukemia or some kind of cancer, and he let him slide. Creeper is just a madman. He's ready to just murder some stuff, just really kill some stuff. And you know, it's pretty good in the beginning. You get to understand these characters and you see their intervention when I guess there's a part in the movie where he's still short on some money, so he goes home and he's stressed about it. And his relationship with his dad isn't too great, because you're talking about the kingpin and his son. So yeah, just imagine what that relationship would be like. And basically he has to go back and get the rest of that money that was shorted on his paper route. So as he's going, he comes across man, this is when the movie just gets flipped upside down on his head, man. He comes across I guess an old uh, like rival, or I don't know what you would call it, but there's a little animosity with this guy. um, and I guess his uncle killed his dad, the guy he goes to tax from. I think they were called Hillside 13, which is one of the gangs in there. No disrespect if there's really a gang named Hillside 13, but it just didn't seem like there is. But anyways, he goes and he's got this animosity with this character. And I guess they made a lot of money, so they owed like 100 grand or 200 grand. And They're gonna pick up that money, and you got these cartel guys outside the building with machine guns. You got the girl that answers the door that looks like a straight killer with like a mink on, a pink mink, and a little jacket and a skirt, but she's got that that tool to her side. And the movie gets wild, man, because you get introduced to the protagonist or the villain or whatever you want to call it of the movie, which is Conejo. Much respect to your act, man, and I thought you did really well. But yeah, you get introduced to Conejo, and Conejo comes in hard. He one of his quotes was like, "I'm changing the game. I'm about to cause an earthquake or something like that. Like, your time is up. You're the old news. I'm the new news." And he just rips this movie apart, man. And his performance was really well. Not to cut short the other actors, Shia LaBeouf and I forgot who plays David, but I'll edit it and put it in the link on the bottom of the description. And he did a really good job. Wizard character, I would have liked to see him a little bit more. He's a big actor too, so. But yeah, much ups to Conejo's performance and how he just brought it to the table. He just comes raw and uncut with it, and just bomb rushes the whole picture, and just is a big devastation to the empire. It looks like the Mexican cartels are just trying to flip the game on how it is with the gangs here in LA, and just it's just crazy. He does a lot of really shocking stuff through the movie, and even the girl character Gata, she's a pretty wicked actor too. From my understanding, she had a little military background, so the way she was, moving and conducting herself was pretty natural. And yeah, I don't want to just mess up the whole entire movie for you, but since I am doing a review, they get into it. Conejo ends up killing Creeper, which was crazy. He ends up killing David's wife, kidnapped his kids, and is threatening to throw them into like a vat of acid or something, and David just falls apart. And one epic scene, which was pretty cool, is like David clicks up with the Bloods. So you got the SA gangs and the Bloods, and they team up, and I thought that was pretty cool to see. And they go heads up with this new kingpin, Conejo's character, and it was pretty epic, man. Nice little battle they had going on. Big ups to the director. He made a lot of movies like Training Day and Fury. Should have took some notes, but anyways, I'll put all this in the description. And basically, he did another great classic movie. One of them, gangster movies, Narcos and stuff like that, which, is it's pretty cool, And yeah, basically, at the end of the day, David ends up getting one over on Conejo and beats him at the end. And basically, it was all a test from Wizard, like a test, but at the same time, it was some serious business too, because the Wizard character was on the line too. His life was on the line too. So there's a lot of subliminals in the movie, and there's a lot of like straight raw stuff. But all in all, I'll give this movie a 4. I really enjoyed Conejo's performance. Because of that, it's really high. The things that I took away from the movie that were good was Conejo's performance was really good. Shia LaBeouf gave a pretty good performance. David's character was good. You got George Lopez. George Lopez was in the movie. He played the uncle. He was pretty good. There's a couple other actors, like the females. I think they're pretty famous too. I'm not sure what their names are, but put that in the description as well. And the cons were basically, I think they should have put Creeper in a little bit more. They should have, had him in action. You hear a lot, but you never see anything. You get, these little flashbacks and things like that, but you don't actually see the man, put in that work, which would have been cool. You see him ready and hot, and he's got the persona, but um, it would have been cool to see something, you know, as far as Creeper, you know, because they build him up like this really badass, and you feel it, but at the end you don't see anything. And then, you know, he does kind of fight back when Conejo's just doing his thing on him, but man, Conejo was the real deal. His character was just terrifying. And but yeah, it would have been cool to see Shia LaBeouf, you know, do a few things. Some of the scenes, yeah, I've heard other people say they didn't appreciate the other female actress and stuff like that, but I thought, you know, they filled their purpose. They were David's wife was beautiful. Big ups to that beautiful lady, and the cousin and the sister, you know, they were pretty and played their role well. And yeah, that Gata chick, man, she was just a terrifying chick too, man. It was like the devil and his girlfriend, you know, just wow, just causing havoc and terror and just doing all kinds of wicked shit together. And, you know, chasing that money, you know. But yeah, I mean, really, it was a good movie and it's worth a watch. So that being said, thank you for your time. Hope you got something out of this video, you know, at least entertainment wise. And any suggestions, any comments, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm gonna continue to, you know, shoot these reviews on movies because I'm a big movie buff. You know, I might start doing books and things like that, but right now I'm starting with the movies. Thanks again. Bye.